You already know it's your boy, the Maniac. And this is the recap of the Michigan Wolverines versus the Wisconsin Badgers. Now, with that being said, you know the slogan. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. First of all, go blue. As always, Michigan defeats the Wisconsin Badgers by a score of 24-10 to run their record to 4-1 and 2-0 in Big Ten play. Now look, man, where we want to start. Let's start with the defense today. Let's start with the defense. With the exception of that first drive of the game, bro, defense did what they had to do. Got bullied in that first drive. I didn't like to see that. They was just gashing down the field, touchdown. Now what happens again? They never saw the end zone again for the rest of the game. So I'm good with that. That was the only touchdown we gave up the whole game. Salute to the defense. Getting Rob Moore back, guys. Getting Rob Moore back is a huge plus. As you can see, he is the quarterback of that defense, especially the secondary in particular, right? We seen him with that interception, which would have been a pass interference on Hill, who, again, his technique out there from week to week, it varies. You don't know what you're going to get from him, and that's something that we shouldn't really be seeing in his second season. Hence why he got benched last year. But if that's the best we have, it is what it is. Jaden Sanders been balling, but again, he's a veteran. I get it. Hopefully in the bigger games, he steps it up. Not that he had a bad game. I'm just talking about that play in particular. Luckily for Rob Moore, was there to get that interception. And also talking about interceptions, every single game this year, Michigan's defense has caused a turnover, which is a beautiful thing, man, which is a good sign. And hopefully that trend continues moving forward, right? The D-line didn't play bad, but the pass rush wasn't consistent. We was on the recap show yesterday on my brother, the Maze Man channel, and I heard, but you know, he was letting the ball go under 2 seconds or within 2 seconds. All right, yes and no, but even when he wasn't letting it go under 2 seconds, there was times he's holding that ball back there. We wasn't really getting there. Somewhat pressure, but not consistently, right? All right. Oh, but look what we did last week with Nebraska. And guess what? Michigan State had 5 sacks yesterday against Nebraska. Nebraska's O-line is caca-doodle. Trash. So anyway, got to work on that, right? Because next week, we know who we playing, the Trojans. But we're not going to speak about them. Right now, this is the recap to yesterday's game. So, D-line, come on. Pass rush. I'm talking pass rush. Stopping the run, they've been consistent all year. I can't complain at all. Linebackers played well, right? They played well. Ernest Hausman on that touchdown run, he hesitated. You gotta meet. Don't wait. Go meet him, man. Come on. You gotta be FedEx. You got to be Amazon. They go to your door. They meet you. They're here. Meet him in the hole, man. We stop him there. Ernest Hausman, man, so much potential. Could be one of the best linebackers in all America. Could be the best middle linebacker in the Big Ten, potentially. But he's not playing like it. I don't know, man. He's thinking too much out there. I don't like that. Not that he's playing bad neither. I'm not saying Ernest Hausman is playing bad this season. But if you look deeply, right? Because are you watching the game or are you just watching the game? Like, I'm watching everything. I'm watching everybody. So Hausman, let's not hesitate, champ. Let's get in there. But he did have a good play, too, on the short yardage where they stopped Wisconsin because he didn't hesitate. He met him at the door. He said, delivery is me, Hausman. There you go, champ. More of that moving forward. But besides that, the defense was solid. Can't really complain, man. They did what they had to do. Now, over to the offense. All right, and it's weird, right? Because we had over 400 yards of offense, and it just felt like our offense was stuck in quicksand yesterday for majority of the game. That's how it seemed. But what it really was lack of execution, right? Some drop passes. There was 3, to be exact. Max Bredesen, I don't know why he's out there running routes, but by it right in his hands. Got to catch that. Samaj Morgan at the end of the first half, and Bell, right? Bell had dropped one. It was a little high, but he should have got that. To me, Bryce should have just kept that ball and ran for 5-6 yards, whatever he would have got. But nonetheless, you got to catch that. 3 drop balls, right? Running into 8-man boxes. You know that's the strength of Wisconsin. Now, by it, that first drive of the game, we gave up a touchdown. We went right back at them. Justin Hayes is a dog. He is everything. He should be in New York this season if he continues to play like he's been playing, man. He's our best player, not named Bryce. Justin Hayes is a him. Yes, you, Justice Hayes, you're a him. 19 carries, I think 114 yards and a touchdown. Every single game this year, 100 yards rushing and at least 1 touchdown. That's beautiful. That's what we like to see. Bryce, 19 for 28, 270 yards, career high with a touchdown. But again, running into these 8-man boxes, I don't know if this is Sharon, because remember, you could say what you want about Harbaugh. He was very stubborn. He'll run into a brick wall, run into a brick wall, why he's running up the middle? Listen, sometimes the run game is just not working. It wasn't consistent enough. But the bright spots were that Andrew Marsh. Hey, Marsh, what up? Andrew Marsh came alive, true freshman. Looks like we got our number 3 receiver. And McCulley. Thank you, McCulley. Thank you, McCulley. If you watch my preview video to this game, I mentioned McCulley. Like, we need to solidify number 1 receiver. McCulley, where you been? Have we been targeting him? Is he not getting open? Well, they answer my questions. He is number 1. And he could be a serious threat. Once the ball in his hand, man, we got to continue to get him, and he can make the tough catches. So it's not like you got to put it in his hands, in his chest. He'll go get that, and that's what you want. That's a dog. He go get it. If you don't give it to me, I'll go get it. Yeah, McCulley, thank you. Bryce, love Bryce. We know what Bryce is, man. Generational. He's a true freshman. But come on, man. Listen. Stop. He put too much mustard, man, on some of these passes. Light on the mustard, depending. It depending how you feeling, man. You know, if it's a 4-yard pass, Bryce, come on, you got that. Come on, you're not Roger Clemens, brother. You Bryce Underwood. So I would like for him just slow it down a little on some of these passes, man. Seriously. Because we're having trouble catching the ball. I'm not saying on everything. Sometimes, yeah, you got to put 99 miles per hour on that. I'm okay with that, but not on everything, man. And like I said, it's been 5 games already. You would like to see some of this kinked out already, ironed out. And we still got these wrinkles, man, that I don't like, that could eventually cause us down the line against better competition. But regardless, offensively, the first half, it just wasn't good. Oh, and Savada, special teams. He missed another chip shot. That's 3 missed field goals this year. I think he might have had 3 missed field goals the whole season last year. So I don't know, but we know why he could be. We saw it in Nebraska. As long as he's making these clutch kicks, I'm okay with it, but you gotta make that, man. You gotta make that, Savada. But regardless, man, it just wasn't what I wanted to see coming off a bye. Let's be honest. Wisconsin's coming off a bye. I don't want to hear nothing. We is it Sharon Moore? Is it coaching? Could be. Could be. It's not just one person to blame. But regardless, and I say this sincerely, watching Michigan play, it's like, yo, man, this team could be really, really good. Really good, honestly. No, not going to win no natty this season, but I'm talking about playoff team and possibly could win 1 to 2 games in the playoffs. There's no clear-cut dominant team this year. By it, yes, OSU's defense is looking lights out, but when the Michigan game come, that shit don't mean nothing. I like my chances at home against OSU as of late. Miami look real good. Miami's looking good as well. So, but these teams are not just like, nah, ain't nobody beating them. Anyone can be beat. As we seen Penn State. Listen, man, I know we weren't all 100% satisfied with this win against Wisconsin, but we could be Penn State fans this morning. So I'll take it. The most important stat is a win. Because if Michigan has 600 yards and Bryce had 4 touchdowns, guess what? And we lost, it don't mean nothing. Nothing. You have to win the game. And also, before I wrap it up, no turnovers. Again, Michigan has been good, man, with that. We haven't really been turning it over, and that's good, man. That's a clear sign. And that's Bryce not making ill-advised throws and trying to force the ball in. So I like that. And only 1 penalty yesterday. Only 1 penalty. So we cleaned out those stuffs. Now we have to do the execution. The execution has to change, has to get better, moving forward, man. We got USC, Washington back-to-back. USC on the road, Washington at home. Gotta get better, man. Gotta get better. But nonetheless, again, Michigan gets it done. 24-10, 2-0 in the Big Ten, 4-1 overall. And look, man, just keep winning. USC, Michigan preview coming next week. Be on the lookout for that. It's your boy, the Maniac, and I'm out. 1. And as always, go blue.